Hello, happy holidays. It's Shawnee. Welcome back. Today I am just going to do a quick get ready with me. I want to use this new product that I got. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette. It's described as a dreamy, beautifying pillow talk blush and glow in a palette for all over face, cheek, and eye gilding. Brush over cheeks, cheekbones, temples, inner corner of the eyes, eyelids, cupid's bow, and décolleté. That's it. And I have the one that is supposed to be for medium deep skin tones. Now I'm going to show you this. I'm going to put some lotion on first because my hands are dry like the Sahara. I got that as well as I think there was a bronze and glow for medium deep, but I'm not even quite sure who that was actually going to work on. So that is already packaged back up and in the box to be dropped off and returned. But I did open this at least, and I saw that I think this is going to work on my skin tone. So here is what it looks like. Very pretty. On the back it says Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette. Once you open it, there we go. I'm going to take that little thing off. It looks like it'll fit, right? For my skin tone. I think so. So hopefully I'm right. Okay, so I've already washed my face, moisturized, sunscreen, all of that good stuff. I think I will start with the eyes. Gonna go with something simple today. I have in this magnetic palette my Beautopsy and Monochromance palettes from Hindash. I depotted them and put them in here. I don't remember which is from what palette because I just put them together. I do have them labeled on the back though. Let me see. So if I really did want to know, I can definitely figure it out. So this is the shade Alter Ego, and it is from the Monochromance. So you can just see I just used a little label and wrote it on there. Now I have a label maker because I'm just that bougie. So now when I label anything that isn't already labeled, some brands do, which I really appreciate, then I can just go ahead and either type it in or write it in and got my label. So I'm going to do something simple with the eyes. While I'm doing that, I will explain to you why I am not doing vlogmas. So I'm going to start with the Colored Rain paint base in Desert Sand. It's their deepest shade, and it is the one that most closely matches my skin tone. Just putting a little bit on this Fusion brush from Sonia G. Okay, so the reason I'm not officially participating in Vlogmas is, well, there are a couple of reasons. One being, as many know, this is not my job, the whole YouTube thing. Not my job. I am a full-time psychologist, and so the holiday season, as most of you know, can be pretty tough for a lot of people, and it's not uncommon during this time of year for me to get people wanting like extra sessions during the week or just having like emergencies and needing to meet. So it can be a lot just sort of juggling all of that. Kind of the uptick, because you know you're spending time with family sometimes, or there are a lot of anniversaries of things around the holidays, or people might be experiencing their first holiday without a family member. So just a lot is going on, and my focus is always on my patients or my clients, but even more so, I like to make myself I like to be sure that I'm available during this time of year, even more than I typically am. And I already am available a lot. I'm going to go ahead in with this shade here. I'm just going to sweep this brush across both sides. This is a Sonia G Classic Crease. This is part of the Sky set. So that's one reason, like, I can't commit to adding things that aren't necessarily work related, you know? Hopefully that is understandable. Like, even just this week, I've already had, I think, 3 extra people say that they need a session. So that's already on top of me seeing like 5 to 6 people a day, and supervising 4. So, you know, there's that. The other reason is, what's the other reason? Oh, I don't want to put that pressure on myself. And I don't know that I have something to talk about daily. Like, I do think that I'm going to have quite a few videos if I can this month, just because of buying things on sales. Yes, okay, yes, I did buy something from the Dame. Gosh. Buying things on sale. Doing like holiday looks and stuff, you know? So there's that. And then also just trying to manage my own health in general. If I seem a bit off today, it is because I am in a significant amount of pain. Might not look like it, maybe it does. Because I tend to be one of those people that pushes through when they shouldn't. Had some of my problems earlier in the year, but that is for me and my therapist to discuss today at 3 o'clock. But I have this like auto-inflammatory thing that occasionally flares up when it feels like it, or when I eat certain things, and it can be super painful. It basically feels like someone is taking a really like thin knife that they have put into like a flame, so it's like searing hot, and then they're just slowly running it down my body, so it hurts. So this weekend I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna film some videos, but I didn't get a chance to because honestly I just couldn't get out of bed, so there was that. I think I'll use like a mix of these shades here. I really don't know what I'm doing, but it's just gonna be something simple. And I am taking this BK206. So, it's not necessarily something that I talk about a lot of times because I kind of forget. Because when I'm feeling good, you know? And then I'll get like knocked down and be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So sometimes I get a flare up sort of unexpectedly, and it sort of sidelines my plans, which is basically what is going on right now. So I'm usually okay to do my regular, normal, day-to-day things because I just keep going. But like adding sitting here and doing my makeup or doing a video, probably not gonna happen. So hopefully that isn't too much info. It's more info than I typically share. But I know that there's like lots of vlogmas and stuff going on. I just don't want you all to be like sitting there expecting vlogmas from me, you know? Now, the reason I decided to pull out this palette, or palettes, I guess, I was watching someone's channel I really enjoy, Maggie's Makeup Medley. I really love when she puts together, like she does a lot of build your own palette kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. I just love when she does that. But she, I believe, mentioned something about people getting like hard pan with their Hindash palettes and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, you know what? I don't think that was happening for me. But I hadn't like specifically used it in a while. Sometimes I'll pull it out and use the shades for blush and things like that, but I hadn't kind of like focused on it in a while. And so I decided, let me pull mine out and use it. And I actually do think I use it more now that I depotted the palette. And it was fairly easy in terms of depotting stuff. I mean, you do have to basically destroy the palette to get the shades out. But I think I like it better just in this magnetic palette. Like, these are 2 palettes in this one palette. So I do feel like I reach for it more. Like, I have it where I store my single shadows and stuff. And sometimes if I'm going to do a get ready with me at work, I'll pop out one of these shades for like blush or contour or something. So I just wanted to pull it out this week and use it a bit more. I've had so many other like new palettes or singles and stuff that I haven't paid it much attention lately. Okay, so let me put on my foundation and stuff, and then we'll come back and use the Pillow Talk Beautifying Face Palette. Be right back. Okay, so here we go with the face palette. I think I was gonna say I'm definitely gonna use this as a blush, but then I was thinking this is really pretty also. What if we use this like towards the back part and then this closer to the cheek? I don't know. Let's see how that looks. I do love the huge mirror. I can appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Okay, I thought it would be deeper. Where is that? Are these a new pair of contacts? Like, why? Okay. What? Girl, I guess. So here is the finished look. I used a few Charlotte Tilbury products. I used her Hollywood Flawless filter. This is in the shade 7 Dark. I also, of course, used the Beautifying Face palette, and I used her Flawless setting powder as well as the Flawless setting spray. And to keep things sort of soft and pink, I went in with the Bare Nectar lipstick from Christian Audette and Tara Lynn. Is that right there? And I just used a lip liner from, I think, Colored Rain. So here is everything. I think it's just a soft, pretty look. As for the face palette, I thought it would be a little bit deeper. I'm gonna have to see what I look like on camera for my telehealth sessions. Like, I can see the cheek colors a bit. I pretty much used all 4 of the shades. So if you are someone who likes a light blush, maybe this could be good for you. It does say medium to deep. Kind of hate when they do that because that's like 2 different categories. So I think this is probably going to show up a bit more on a medium skin tone, a lighter skin tone than mine. I'm gonna see, because oftentimes I sort of like the way my Charlotte Tilbury products look, you know, once I step back and get a good look at it. But this just seemed like regular degular to me, so I'm not even sure. Let me know if you have this palette and if you are around my skin tone, lighter, deeper, and how it works for you. It seemed a little hard to pick stuff up on the brush. I don't know if maybe I just need to sort of wipe off that top layer of stuff, but I do really like the mirror. The mirror is nice. I love how, like, it's a substantial size. Okay. Well, thank you for coming along on this ride for me. I apologize for not being all super, you know, excited and peppy like I usually am. Just not feeling well. Yeah, but I think that's it. Hopefully some of this was helpful. I also hope that you're taking care of yourself. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.